Yep, you did it again. You clicked on another video. Thank you so much. Well, I know you're ready to grow, so let's get started and let's go. Grow, eco neighbor. Grow, 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 eco neighbor. Grow, 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 eco neighbor. Grow, 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 eco neighbor.
Good day, fam. I just want to show you a few of my new additions that we're getting ready to add to the garden before we go into this big chop with the moringa. So we got a little Greek oregano. We got some coneflower, lemon balm, and those are our new additions to the garden. But let's get to the chop. Okay, this is my best friend in the garden right here. I've already washed it with vinegar. I always like to wash it with vinegar whenever I'm doing chops, and I've also rinsed it with water. And right now we're getting ready to take a chop on the moringa tree. So first, let me show you a process. Let me show you the process, because I only have one hand to do this, and then we'll come back and we'll chop. So this is my moringa that we're gonna chop, and I'm only gonna take the top half because, as you can see, it's starting to flower in different places. I'm not gonna affect the flowering, but we're gonna take this portion right here, and we're gonna do a chop on it. Okay, that way we can keep it nice and thick and plush, and I can reach the actual leaves. And by the way, moringa leaves are simply delicious to me. I love them. They got like a peanutty flavor to it. Now let me show you what happens after you do your chop. So here's another moringa that I chopped, and if you notice, I chopped it right about there, and look, you already see new growth happening. You see all new growth, and it stimulates the plant to just get new growth, which is a cool thing. And this is the other piece. I just simply stick it in the ground, plug it in the ground, and I have another moringa. If you notice, I got some little babies coming in right there. I'll let them grow up just a little bit. I'm gonna repot those, so those will be some additional moringa. And basically that's it. So let's go on the chop. What I like to do with the chop, though, I like to wait till it get probably about 6 feet. You can do it a whole lot sooner than that, because moringa is a very hardy and strong plant, and very easy to grow in my zone. I'm in zone 8B, and it does pretty well. It doesn't like the cold too much, but if we don't have a bad winter, it normally does pretty darn good. Alright, so what I'm going to do, it's going to fall because I only have one hand, but I'm going to chop it right there. And then once I chop it, I'm going to take it over to the table, the prep table. I'm going to probably try to get about 3 plants out of this one. So bring it over to the prep table. And I'm going to chop here. I'm going to chop here. And then I'm going to leave this one all as one. So I have one tree, 2 trees, and tree number 3. So those 3 trees right there that I have. 1, 2, and 3. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little root tone to it, and I'm going to place it in some soil, and they will grow. And that's the big chop with the moringa. Let's Now these leaves will fall off. That's not a problem. Let me show you one that I've done previously a few weeks ago. It will get naked on you. Don't panic, it's not a problem. But if you watch here, look at that, new growth. Just leave it in the pot and leave it alone. Just let it do. You don't want to keep it in full sun because of the big chop. You want to put it in a semi-shaded area and then just put it in the ground. Make sure the soil stays somewhat moist. We've been getting a lot of rain, so that's not a problem for me. And just leave it alone. It's just that simple, just that easy. The big chop moringa. Go back and take a look at the donor tree. And that's where I made the actual chop. And this tree will continue to grow and continue to thrive and keep on going. This is one of my original trees right here. It got so big in the pot that the root system got so big in the pot that I ended up putting it in the ground. So the other ones, I keep them in the pot until they get a little bit larger. So there you have it. Moringa chop, the big chop. Hope all is well with you all. Be safe and keep on growing.